Hello everybody, this is Chrysantheme. Welcome back to Mind Magic 8. We left off in, well, I sort of did a roundabout, or whatever. Not a roundabout, what is it called? A detour. And we ended up in Murmurwoods somehow. And after we finished, I remembered that the place of Murmurwood actually has the Master of Meditation teacher. And first things first, I need to find him slash her, because I'm not sure which one it is. Is it a he or is it a she? Doesn't really matter as long as you can get Master Meditation. Somewhere here? No. Oh, come on, where are you? Expert Learning. Oh, sadly, no. Wait, is it you? Nope, still not you. You? Master Regeneration. Am I just being silly here? Master Meditation. Master Meditation? No. Master Meditation? No. I checked those two. Grandmaster Spirit Magic, Grandmaster Mind Magic, Grandmaster Body Magic, Master Light Magic, Expert Learning, Master Identifying Monster, and Master Regeneration. Am I being silly here? Let me check the notes. I need to check the notes on this one. So, where's Mind Magic, Body Magic, Vampire Ability, Identify Items? It's gonna be somewhere here, right? Body Magic, Bodybuilding. Master of Meditation dwells in the merchant city of Alvar. Okay, good. So that clears up a lot of things. But we're still getting, we're still on our way to get a bit stronger. And since we're in Murmurwood, I think it's a good idea to explore here. Now, funny thing about Murmurwood is I don't really know it that well. I do know that there are unicorns here and these will-o-wisps and things like that, but I'm not actually sure if there's any, like, dungeons here that are of interest to us. Now, granted, there are the Basilisk dungeon, the Ancient Troll Home. That's pretty much it, though. Can I go here? Druid Circle. Okay, so that's new, I guess. So how do I navigate this? Oh, that's probably a... Now this isn't gonna end well, is it? I do have protection from magic though, so that's good. Woo. Okay, I expected basilisks, not this. But oh well. Those are chargers dead. And now let's take care of the boulders. Okay, so that clears out. Whoa! What the hell was that? I think that was a trap. And that is something that I don't like. Pardon for shouting, but... So, I've never been in this dungeon before, so once again this is going to be pretty much blind, like the what is it? Fire Elemental Outpost. So wait, I'm guessing that if I step on this, I trigger the trap. Yep, that's pretty much it. Okay. So that was the effect of the Noble Bone Bow. Or was it the Devil Bone Bow? I can't remember. Noble Bone Bow, there we go. As you can see, it's pretty strong. Because it does have a 100% chance to hit because of the effect. And I shoot 2 arrows, which means twice the guaranteed AoE damage. It's basically like a fireball, but it also gets stronger with my bow skill, which I think is pretty neat. Makes clearing things out way easier. Oh, what is this? Ooh! Druid Circle of Power. Only someone with the power of a Grand Druid can wear this. That is strange. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that my Magic 8 was supposed to have a Druid class. And that this was supposed to be the item they needed to promote themselves to Grand Druid. I could be completely wrong, but I don't remember a quest involving a Druid circlet. So I'm actually gonna have to I'm gonna have to look this one up, actually. Because this is strange. Like, this is the first time I've ever been here and we find a, you know, Druid wannabe item. It's just kinda interesting if you ask me. So I'm actually really excited about this. I wonder what I'll find. It's possibly, you know, it's possibly been scrapped and accidentally left back here, so we'll see. So these dark dwarves that have crossbows yet choose not to shoot. I wonder if these chargers can get stuck here. Okay, that's good. Gotta be careful of these guys, because rock blast and stuff. What about here? Just a normal boulder, there we go. So we've cleared it out. Let's check out our loot. Full helm, Malvarian boots of doom, an elven warbow, 15 endurance and regenerate hit point over time. Unfortunately, I don't really need that one, because I think I have an artifact in one, which is the Blade of Mercy, and I'm definitely giving that one. And the other one, I just prefer damage even in hand-to-hand combat. Let's see, can I use anything else? Luck, regenerate spell points over time, water resistance with 13. You know what, I don't really need the what is it called? Armor class at this point in the game. I'm plenty armor classy enough. An Archangel's broadsword, which is nice. I can sell it. Blood drop crossbow. A noxious potion. And a Carabineer's crossbow. That's pretty much it. Okay, so that was one dungeon. And I'm really interested in what all the Druid Circlet crown thing is about. Because like I said, I don't think this is supposed to be in the game, and I don't think that... I mean, at least I can't remember any quests involving druids. And the flavor text on that thing is kind of like... It is really... A legendary item rumored to be from the time of the ancients. Only someone with the power of a grand druid can wear this item. It's like... The flavor text is exactly what I would expect from a class-specific item. Battleship Corey, or wait, what's her name? Rohani. Battleship Rohani, just gonna go, you know, past all these unicorns, shooting them, etc. Take that, you fiend. Okay. So I even got the obelisk there. I kind of forget my words from time to time. But I guess that's my habit in real life as well. You know, like trying to say something and then pausing and then finishing my sentence. Can't use that one. Ooh, plus 10 to all resistances. I'll be taking that one. Might as well have it on him. Let me get heal. Thank you. Okay. Well, I wonder what killing all these unicorns has to say about my party slash me. Because I killed them with glee. I enjoyed killing them. Minotaur gauntlets, wolf's eye. Something something. I guess it's valuable, so I can sell it. This isn't though, so I'm not taking that. A ring! So they drop rings, do they? I wonder where they have them. Oh, you know what? My mind just went places that it doesn't want to be, so I'm just gonna drop that question. So, any other dungeons here? So that's the ancient troll homeland, and we already cleared that one, and it doesn't really have anything. And that's the Sun Temple. That one doesn't have anything either. Now that I've pretty much cleared out the thing and took the Nightshade Brazier. So I guess we're finished here. Can we get to Garrett Gorge from here? Where do I... Yeah! Garrett Gorge. Excellent. That is exactly the place where I wanted to go. And I'm weak. Shoots the Nun Queen. So first things first, I wanna sell things and heal up, because I have a full inventory of things that I kinda need to get rid of. Just because, well, I'm amassing my money. I have 800,000 in my bank account, which is nice. It is very nice. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything with it. There are things you can do in Might and Magic 6 and 7 that, you know, can basically waste your cash for, let's say, experience and stuff. But unfortunately, there is no such thing in Might and Magic 8, which is kind of a bummer. But then again, not having to worry about cash it's a good thing. I wonder if I actually need to loot things at this point, because I just have so much stuff. I'm guessing I'm only gonna pick up the cash from now on. So I have 857,800 gold. Needless to say, or suffice to say, that is a lot. So let me fly. And there's one more sort of like dungeon that I really want to visit, and it's here. And well, there's actually two more, but this is the first one. And after we do those two, we're probably gonna go right at the Destroyer's Crystal. And hopefully we'll survive then. It's not going to be an easy task, because it still is quite an annoying thing. Actually, now that I'm here, I want to check something. I can't remember where the quest giver is, but... Oh, so I got the Drum of Victory. Good. I couldn't remember whether or not I have the Drum of Victory already. But let's go into the first dungeon that we want to go to. This is the... well, the Dragon Nest, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah. This is what I want to clear out, because similar to before, There's a lot of things that we can, you know, kind of get here. Now, these Dragonflight leaders are gonna get to me, which is kind of bad. But I'm gonna put heal on quick spell and I'm just gonna heal through it. There we go. See, they're very strong if they get to you. Oops, that was collateral damage. I need to be careful. So yeah, the Noble Bone Bow can basically wipe your party out. I didn't notice that I was actually hitting the wall there, and Rohani did a lot of damage to her own party. So yeah, that's one thing. That's one downside of the... Wow, plus 30 fire resistance and regenerate hit points over time. You know what? I'm actually gonna keep that one on my troll. But I already have hit point regeneration, and this one gives me endurance and a bit more armor class than this does. So should I go for the 30 fire resistance? Nah, not really. It's not worth it. With the Day of Protection I get a lot of protection here. So I just don't think it's worth it. Anyway, you can hurt yourself with the Noble Bone Bow if you're standing too close. And it makes it annoying because the radius of the explosion's damage is bigger than the, let's say, maximum range of a melee attack, which means that if, you know, the mob in question is not isn't basically far enough away from you, you will actually shoot it because you can't reach it with a melee attack, and you will actually damage yourself, which is kind of annoying, like I said. But you know what? The Noble Bone Bow is still a good thing. Man, Acid Burst does a really good job with these guys. Was this a Philosopher's Stone? Well, Harry Potter, eat your heart out. Ah, 10 hit points and regenerate hit points over time. Now that is good. Do we have regenerate hit points on you? Oh yeah, we do have Drog's Helm. So let's see who needs anything. I'm gonna give this one to you, I guess, because I don't think you have hit point regeneration. You already have like Hermes. I want to say Hermes because that's the name of the artifact. Well, similar artifact in Might and Magic 6. I know I'm going on and off about Might and Magic 6 and, you know, the differences and whatever, but that's annoying because I can't shoot these guys. So it's a Great Worm and Dragon and... Oh, there's a Dragon. Okay, so that's gonna be fine. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how strong the dragons in Might and Magic 8 are. They feel quite a bit weaker compared to, you know, the dragons in other games, which, I don't know, is it weird to say? So let me identify this. Iron Master skill plus 10. That is actually a lot of damage if I need it. Might as well give you the armor class bonus. And I think we have a ring or something? Nope. I thought we also had a ring. Now, Arms Master plus 10 is actually really strong because that means 20 damage for me, but I don't think it will actually apply. Like, I have bonus plus 12 and now I have bonus plus 17. which I guess I get +5, which is 10 damage, but you know what? I don't wanna. I mean, this Supreme Plate is just way too good. It gives me +20 more armor class. It gives me Swift, which in turn, you know, basically equals damage because Swift reduces the recovery time on your weapons, and it also decreases the recovery time of my ranged weapons, and it also gives me speed and accuracy, which again, you know, gives me a chance to hit, and possibly gives me more recovery time, or less recovery time, you know what I mean. I recover faster, basically. Dragonfly Leader. So yeah, these guys are annoying, if they get to you. Luckily, however, Rohani deals a... Oh, we found it, we found Breaker! Woo! This is what I was actually looking for in the Troll Larder. Sorry, the Cyclops Larder. It gives you +20 might, +20 endurance, and 10 to 20 points of body damage, along with 3d3 plus 12, which is basically higher than this is, actually. And yeah, Breaker is the item you give to your troll, because he's a Grandmaster Mace wielder. And you're very happy about that, because it is a great item. Well, this might be a bit bad. I'm just gonna cheese this one. Beware my machine gun. Oh, I actually paralyzed him as well. So let's heal up a bit. That's enough. Ooh, those are a lot of dragons. I need to do a tactical retreat because I pulled a bit too many mobs. So, Dragonfly Leader. There's two of them actually, so I'm gonna have to be a bit careful. I'm actually gonna start healing up right now. Whoops. Okay, I'm killing myself for honey, unfortunately. There we go. So that's one down. And the other one. There we go. Leather armor and a helm. Yeah! That's the crown of final dominion. Which is good because now my Lich has like, how many artifacts? He has 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts. God damn, my Lich is. Oof. Pumped up. +7. Oh man, that gives me a lot of... Regenerates hit points. Sure. Can I give you something else? Not really, I guess. You already regenerate hit points. Who should I give Drog's help to now? I might as well give it to you. And by you I mean Corey. Not Corey Rohani. I'm so used to saying Corey because I usually, you know, play with Kerr in my party. That's the level 50 Dark Elf. And I got a Vampire's Ring of Dark Magic, which increases the effect of all dark spells. Thank God we got the Crown of Final Dominion at this exact same point. You know, that's just luck. Okay, and we got another Potion of Might, which is good as well. Ooh! More dragons. Good. Okay. So we're gonna need to... I think we're gonna need to rest sometime in this dungeon. Oh, that's a Dragonfly Leader. I want to go away and pelt you with my shots. That should be plenty. Plenty of distance for me to pretty much heal up and do everything that I need to. Killed one, killed the other. Man, this noble bone bow is just so good. Usually when I'm playing this game not in turn-based mode, I refrain from using it. But since I'm playing it in turn-based mode so much now, I just kind of put it on and that's it. And one thing to note about the Noble Bone Bow is that it is actually present in all Might and Magic games. I don't think it has the same name necessarily in all of them. I think in Might and Magic 7 it's called Devil Bone Bow, I think, I'm not sure. Now that's another artifact, the Swamp of the Staff of Shielding, immune to disease, paralysis and poison. Which I guess I could use the staff on my troll because they can also Grandmaster Staff. But Mace is just so much better because it actually gives me damage. And Breaker is just way better in terms of damage. And that's really what I need. Because at this point the troll is basically just a giant... well... it's basically just a giant health pool. And nothing else. Which again also means that... I guess he kind of fell off. But then again I took him for the early stages of the game. Even now and then he actually does manage to pull off a paralyze attack because, you know, Grandmaster Mace and everything. And he does have Master Arms Master, I guess, but yeah, he doesn't... the trolls just don't have that much going for them at this point in the game. However, I am way beyond having trouble with most slash any other thing, so I'm kind of satisfied with where I am. I guess at this point a Minotaur would be better than a troll, maybe. But that's only because the axe skill is just so good. Or, you know, better than the mace skill. But yeah, I'm completely fine with having a troll late game. There are better party setups probably, but you know, I wanted to have different party members, like without two people having the same class and whatever, because I think that's, you know, it's more fun that way. Well, most of the time, when you have like when you have a cleric and 4 necromancers in Might and Magic 8, that is also really, really good. Because, you know, sharp metal, you basically just run into things and they die. There we go. What's this? This looks like, yeah, this looks like trouble. But he's far away enough that I can basically take him down. Now I wonder if... yeah, he's in the sweet spot range that I was talking about. I'm just gonna tank some more damage from my own character. And I might as well just step forward and give you a stern talking to. Check out the damage of Simon Templar, 143 damage. Whereas, okay, so I guess he still hits from 90 to 96, but he hits from 162 to 150 with a plus 131 attack. Bear in mind that I've drank most of the barrels with my troll actually, which means my knight could have possibly been even stronger. In terms of damage output and melee, there is just no contest. There's just no contesting the knight with his Grandmaster Arms Master skill. It's just too strong. Yeah, there we go. So we killed all the dragons here, and we have reached the end of the dungeon. And this end of the dungeon actually has, you know, sort of like a nice treasure room of sorts, and there are plenty of artifacts to be picked up around here. We also got a lot of artifacts, just, you know, just in general. So what's here? Halberd, cloak, a mace, and a spear. Oh, there you go. That's Guardian. That's nice. Plus 10 to all attributes, 10 to 20 points of body damage. Now I think I'm actually going to swap this with my Labyrinth Grapple, because I have more base damage, and 10 to 20 body damage is pretty much the same as the fire damage, but I don't think that body magic is resisted as much in Might and Magic 8. And I got the plus 10 to all attributes, which is nice as well. And I think this is pretty much the strongest setup you can get for a knight. The Supreme Plate Terminus because of the plus 7 Arms Master skill, and Guardian for, you know, everything else basically. Worm Splitter of Dragon Slaying and Swift. I guess that could be good. That could be good. Oh, and Mace of the Sun. Okay, so the Mace of the Sun is interesting. There's actually 2 Maces of the Sun in this game. I don't think I've mentioned Mace of the Sun before, but you also get one in Regna in the Pirate Stronghold. And it's interesting because it has a value of 12,000 and it deals double damage versus elementals, but other than that it's completely useless. It doesn't have, you know, like good base damage or whatever, so I never tend to use it. Or I tend to never use it. You know what, I'm gonna go, since we're here already, I'm gonna go to the last dungeon I want to visit. I'm just gonna sell these things first. I have 2 vampire cloaks, so I'm gonna give this one to you. What do you have? A necromancer's cloak, might as well give you this one. You have archangel wings anyway, and you don't even have a cloak. How did I not realize that one? I'm gonna give you a necromancer's cloak. There we go. Oh, I can actually enchant it. Might as well. I got a cloak of might. Excellent. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna sell things, and I'm just gonna visit the last dungeon because it's short. I know this episode is kind of long already, but hey, you know, we have time, I guess. So this is the wrong store. Increases effect of all body spells. Unfortunately, I already have everything I need here. The only thing I need with you is something that increases my light. Magic skill. And I guess I could have just put, you know, the Staff of Elements that I've already sold to you now that you have the Crown of Final Dominion, and you would have pretty much everything you needed in terms of magic boosting items. But you know what, it's still good. And now sell all the armor. And we've passed 1 million actually, I just noticed. Check this out. 1,083,000 plus. Now granted, I will be using up a fair amount of money when I go to train after this, cause, oops, that's not the right item. This is one, the right spell I mean. It's okay, I can talk properly, I guess. And now we're gonna go to the last dungeon that I really wanted to visit. Just gonna kill some of these guys because I don't like them. I remember the first time when I was on Ragna, I had a lot of trouble with these guys. So this is the last dungeon that I want to visit. And as you can see, it's also filled with dragons. Similar to the 2 that we did, one in Shadowspire and the other one in Iron Sand Desert, this one houses a dragon. If you want to, you know, have him as your companion. Which again, if you're having trouble, I would suggest, because they're completely broken, they are extremely easy to level up, they are very good in terms of spells, because they have, you know, like AoE damage spells which are very strong, and they also have the flight spell available to them, But yeah, otherwise, if you're not having trouble, I would suggest against using them if you want to play the game, you know. I don't want to say as it was intended, because these games, you know, a lot of people say, oh, you should use those because that's not the intended way to play this game, or why are you doing X because that was not intended. It's a game. You should play it the way you want to, right? Like, for example, I'm using, you know, purely the level 5 hirelings because I think that would be... because I just think that's more appropriate to, you know, having... it's just more appropriate to play it this way. Because you at least have some challenge. I have to admit that if you use the level 50 ones, you are going to be sorely lacking any sort of challenge. Because the game just... it gets really easy when you start with level 50 characters. And like I said, it's really easy to just, you know, cheese the game by getting the level 50 Dark Elf, like level 1, and then just continuing on from there. Trident, and again a noble bone bow. There we go. There we go. Okay, can anybody actually have an expert bow? No. I guess you can, but you're not there yet. So I have 2 noble bone bows. I have long seeker. That's gonna be good. Pure speed. It's gonna go to him, or it went to him. Plus 10 to all 7 statistics. I'm gonna give that to... well, I'm gonna give this to you, actually. Yeah. And you are pretty much maxed out on your rings, I guess. Did I miss anything else? I don't think so. Okay. So again, there are some more items here. Cloak. Chainmail. This could possibly be an artifact, actually. This is not an artifact. Oh, it is an artifact! Might plus 100, immune to fear, accuracy minus 30, and armor class minus 15. So I'm actually gonna give this one to you, because why not? You only have a leather belt. Didn't expect that one to be a... didn't expect that one to be an artifact, actually. So I got another vampire's cloak, and I'm gonna enchant it, and let's see what we get. Intellect plus 15. Should I? No, because I get 1 more damage from this 12 might, and I really want that 1 damage. And there we go. This is the strongest dragon. This one is level 50. And we're pretty much done with this part as well. We're gonna go back to Ravenshore. Just sell all of these items. All of these lovely items. And then I'm gonna train. Because that means we're probably gonna get about 10 levels, I'm guessing. And that's good. Levels are good, even in this game. But imagine this, we started... okay, so we're level 56 now. And you can see, you know, just the pure ownage that we deal. My troll has 1030 hit points. And deals 91 to 97 damage. Now can you imagine if you basically start the game out with 2 level 50 characters, one being a champion and the other one being a Dark Elf Patriarch. You basically breeze through the game, and then you can get, you know, at least that's usually my setup, and then you usually get, you know, the level 50 Cleric and the level 50 Lich. And the level 50 Lich is just ridiculous because he has all the spells available to him, and it's just weird. It gets really easy. Oh, I only got like 3 levels, what the hell? I actually expected much more. Okay, so I'm gonna get this, and I'm just gonna pump skills into this with you. Sword, no. Did I already get all the things that I wanted to? Pretty much, yeah. Bow. Just bow. And light magic with you. And when I get to 20 light magic, I'm gonna put points into meditation, I guess. Same here, but I'm gonna go with dark magic. Now, since I'm on to meditation, there's just one more thing I want to do. I want to get the meditation master skill, because now it's now I've confirmed it's an Alvar. I don't know what happened earlier. I think I just misread meditation for as regeneration, and yeah, needless to say, I was looking at the wrong place. But we did get divine intervention in Murmurwoods, so that was nice. Identify item, dark magic, fire magic, earth magic. Oh wait, I think I actually remember where meditation is. I just randomly picked up that Day of the Gods. Oh, no, wait, not this one. There we go. Okay, so that's Master Meditation. And in Shadowspire we can get Grandmaster Meditation for our Lish, which means I will be able to churn out so much spells, it's almost criminal. So now I went from 463 to 650 spell points, and I'm going to be using Dark Magic from now on. Because even Noxious Cloud has like a 15 spell point cost and deals 25 plus 1 to 10, and I have bonus on my Dark Magic. I have +8 bonus and only +5 bonus in Water Magic. And that's gonna be enough. Let's just go straight back to Ravenshore, because now we are properly ready to venture into the very much into the closing quests of Mind Magic VIII. And I'm not looking forward to going into so-called Eschaton's Crystal. But yeah, guys, this has been Mind Magic. I've been Chrysantheme. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment if you want to, chat about something, if you have any questions or any opinions. I'll always be happy to read them and possibly, answer them. Anyway, this is it for this episode, and I hope to see you here next time. Bye-bye!